Are we in Hialeah?
What's up?
Are we in Hialeah?
I don't know what that means.
Hialeah is the city of Cubans in Miami.
Oh, no, we're not there. We're in Texas, baby.
What?
2025 Bassmaster Classic.
No way, no way.
You made it here. I can't believe it.
Oh my God, you guys made it. Household name, you're everywhere.
Yeah. Come into the booth. I'm going to show you what's new at Newport. Okay?
Let's go, let's go.
We've got our NT600 is coming up. We've done some really cool improvements to this since the 300. So come check it out. The biggest thing is the screen. So we got a color backlit LCD screen. This has a data port that'll plug into a 48 volt Newport Low Pro, and it has real GPS data. So what you're seeing on the screen is 100% accurate. You're getting real data from GPS technology and directly from the BMS board in the app. So, you know, you can either check your phone, check the Newport app, or just look directly at the screen depending on how you're using the motor. Really nicely lit, backlit LED screen. You've got your biggest, most important readout here, which is state of charge. You want to know that you can go out and come back. Power, battery, speed, where your throttle's at. This one's toned down for the water tank. If we ramped this thing up to actual full power in the water tank, it would get interesting. There'd be water flying everywhere. This mechanism right here allows you to either lock the tiller into 3 positions or have it free swinging. So you just pull it out and give it a quarter turn and it articulates freely. If you pull it out and give it another quarter turn, it'll lock in at either horizontal, 45 or 45 below. So you can stand up and operate it with comfort and ease. We upgraded some of the action features on the motor. So we gave this a bigger handle on the clamp. We've got an overmolded rubber on all these, the lift and the retract mechanism. So it's very clear. The new motor, or the production motor, will have a forward and reverse indicator on the top of the tiller. So when you glance back, you know exactly which direction is forward and reverse. You know, we've found that that's pretty helpful for people using the motor that aren't acclimated to electric power and the silence. And then everybody knows the NT.
Wait, but we're not done here. So,
you're right.
One of the issues with the NT is that it doesn't stay fixed, or am I missing something?
So you can pull the NT300 handle out and have it freely articulating, or you can pull it out, adjust it, and then push it back in to lock it into position. This is a little more intuitive. One of the big features, and one of the biggest features, is this mimics, you know, the offset tiller handle that you find industry standard across small tiller outboards. So what you do here is you can pull this in and lock it into place so you have an offset tiller. That allows you to position your body right in line with the motor and have comfortable ergonomic steering. So you're steering at your hip instead of behind your back. That's a big difference.
Can you lock it down in position like you do a normal outboard, where it's not gonna be moving
No, but
around?
it is set up if you wanted to integrate steering. So you can put a steering system to this. You've got the steering tube here, so you can integrate a steering wheel if you'd like. But I want to show you something. You can use this handle, this actuator. You can fold the handle all the way down so it's flat against the motor and locked in. And then this handle's removable. So this is perfectly center balanced. So if you want to carry the entire motor at your hip and your battery in the other hand, you can walk pretty easily with your hands positioned right at your hip with long arms. And this motor is only 50 pounds. So having it completely center balanced, having the handle fold flat against the motor and lock down, it makes it a really nice package to carry from the truck bed to the boat. You know, you can bring your boat to the water, you can get your motor and your battery set up, hold it right at your hip, walk to your boat and put it on. If you have a more permanent installation too, you can remove the tiller handle. So you can take that away. You can take, or not the tiller handle, you can remove the carry handle for a more permanent installation, and you can put the spacer back in to fill that part out on the shaft. Right now we have one length of this motor that's a universal fit on most small skiffs up to 16 feet. The most exciting speed that you're gonna get is with this NS130. In Florida in the backwaters, I was hitting 12.5 miles an hour with some fishing gear and myself on it. A balanced load makes a difference. How much gear you have makes a difference. Conditions makes a difference. But on flat water, 12.5 miles an hour on the NS130 feels very fast.
Hey, I want to cry. You were in my backyard and you didn't call me.
I'm sorry. Business. When business calls, we get busy.
Business.
Yeah.
But like, for example, this is what I was talking to. This one is very light, and then if the water is choppy and whatever, the motor will be moving all over the place. Is there a way to, if I want the motor to go straight, to lock it down?
There's not currently. However, we added friction to the steering system on this, so it does stay straight a little. I would say, you know, we kind of optimized that feature. Like, you don't have to have a hand on the tiller 100% of the time at low speeds. At high speeds, you want your hand on there. You want to have the maneuverability and the control. But we added extra friction to the system, so it's very smooth. But you can let go of the handle and it'll stay straight.
I noticed that up to like maybe 25%, it would stay straight, it wouldn't move.
Yeah.
After that, then it's just too much power.
Yeah, and at high speeds, I wouldn't recommend the 600 or the 300. Just being let go. You want that control and that authority at the higher speeds for sure.
Yeah, you don't want to be hitting people. So here, can I put just 1 watt on it? Like, what's the lowest?
The low end, I mean, you have precision control all the way down to 1%. So, you know, that would be like a good trolling speed. The impressive thing about electric, if you've never experienced it, is the torque. You can go from 0 to full speed. It takes about 2 seconds. So it's punchy.
Boom!
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
And let me tell you something, it looks like it belongs there. It looks like the motor belongs on the NS130.
Yep, we gave it nice logoing on the side and the bolt on the top, and then you've got the NT600 model on the back. So, yeah, it kind of brings it into this outboard, familiar territory for outboard users, you know? I think that this really is moving into that true outboard class, you know? Really is going to compete with gas outboards.
When you put this on an outboard, that's it. Because you could now, how about that? Are you guys gonna offer any type of steering control, like a steering wheel, things like that?
Eventually we will. You know, I think that we're always thinking of those next steps with innovation, and we want to make sure that everything we release is intuitive and useful. And but this thing, you know, there's a lot of options on the market currently to integrate this motor with the steering system. If you wanted to use this on a pontoon boat or something like that, you know, there's options out there to integrate a steering wheel with this.
So, I just had a thought and it went away. I don't know, I forgot. Oh yes, very important, power. So some of these motors are power hungry and they need like higher amps. What sort of solution are you gonna offer?
It's very efficient. This runs off of 48 volt power. And so we have a dedicated low profile battery that is intended to be used with this motor. Although you don't have to, any 48 volt system will work. That's the nice thing about Newport, right? Is that any 48 volt system will power this. The benefit you get when you go with the 48 volt low pro is that data port and easy expansion of power. So the 48 volt power, just like our other low pros, are stackable and expandable, meaning you'll be able to connect one battery from the other to go from a 48 volt 70 to a 48 volt 140 amp hour for a lot of range. The battery solution for the 600 is the 48 volt Newport Low Pro. That's going to give you the best, most accurate performance out of the screen, the motor, expandable power, that's going to be the best battery solution.
It is designed to work with the motor from day one.
It is designed exactly to give you the best user experience with this motor, hands down.
Perfect.
So not only do we do the new low-profile lithium batteries, we offer a line of lithium batteries. These all have Bluetooth capabilities built into them, which you can monitor from the app. So this is kind of our kayak, small boat, house battery. It'll run a trolling motor. We have a 30 and a 50 amp hour version of this. Small, lightweight, easy carry handles on this. You can run these in series or parallel. 12 volt 30 amp hour and 12 volt 50 amp hour for small boats and kayaks.